So this unit is going to be on organic chemistry. So it's unit 14. You'll see 14 and 14.2 directly. Actually 14.1 is mixed up with lots of different parts. So 14.1 will be covered throughout the topic. So organic chemistry is about chemistry of carbon compounds, and these carbon compounds are in living organisms. So everything that contains carbon is not organic. It should be found, it should be compounds that are made inside plants or animals, and they should contain carbon, hydrogen, and some other elements. Okay, so most of them, they have covalent bonds between the atoms, but not all compounds that contain carbon are organic, like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, metal carbonates. These are not organic compounds. Yes, carbon dioxide is involved in respiration, but it's not something that is made by organisms. Okay. So fuels, you should be able to name the uses of all these fractions of fuel. Fossil fuel, you've seen that in the video. Coal, natural gas. Okay, so natural gas, it's hydrocarbon mainly made up of methane gas. Okay. And fractions of hydrocarbons have different boiling points. This is why we use fractional distillation to separate them. So the method that is used is fractional distillation, that is used to separate substances of different boiling points. And these boiling points actually are kind of close to each other. So that's why we use fractional distillation rather than simple distillation. Right, so these are the fractions. You don't need to know their boiling points, but you need to know where they are collected. So you have to know that refinery gas is collected at the top of the column, and that bitumen is collected at the bottom of the column. So you have diesel, kerosene, naphtha. So you should know these. So you can check here. Refinery gas, you should know petrol, naphtha, kerosene, diesel, lubricants, bitumen. So uses, you should know the uses of all of these, right? So in your copybook, you can have, no need to draw it as it is, but you could have like a small drawing to show you where they are collected and what are their uses. Okay, petrol as well is important. So make sure you have this, and this shows you the number of carbon atoms in each of them. So petroleum gas, that's a very light gas. So that's the lightest gas. This is why it's collected at the top. And you have the uses of each one of them. Make sure you know these uses. They are usually assessed. And you see, as they get heavier, as the number of carbons is increasing, so number of carbon increases, so boiling point is also increasing. So high number of carbon, high boiling point, right? So naphtha fraction, naphtha is here. Naphtha is the main source of hydrocarbons used as the chemical feedstock. So we actually use naphtha to make other chemical substances, to make plastic, for example. Detergent, medicine, fertilizers, synthetic rubber, all these are made from naphtha. Okay, bitumen to make road surface. This is the black substance that we use to make the road. So you have all these uses that you should know. You're going to do the questions that follow, and I'll be checking your answers.